was looking at this great thread on the message boards last week, and it was from an anonymous poster called Run for Fun. They just said, wow, just watched 5,000 meter championship 2008. Said, I just played football then and didn't follow running. That is such an incredible last mile, such an amazing runner. He's talking about Kenenisa Bekele, the Olympic 5,000 meter final in 2008 in Beijing, when he set the Olympic record of 12:57, won by almost 5 seconds over a guy named Eliud Kipchoge, and which a website called Let'sRun.com described as the greatest 5K ever run at the time. And I kind of hopped in and I'm like, oh, I'm so glad you got to experience this. It's one of my all-time favorite races. And then I said, I didn't think anyone in history could have beaten Bekele on that day. That post was quite heavily upvoted, 60 upvotes, 2 downvotes. But then a few other people weighed in and they're like, are you forgetting about this Jakob Ingebrigtsen guy? The response was, Ingebrigtsen would have cleaned Bekele's clock. 8 flat first 3K is pretty slow for a 7:17 runner. Bekele would be dealing with a guy who has could run the 2K, his PB in the 2K is 4:43. Now that was downvoted, but I started thinking about it and I was like, for the first time, actually, maybe this guy could have beaten like prime Bekele in a 5K, because people were pointing out last year in Paris, Jakob closed his last 16 in 3:53. He's got the exact sort of skill set that would be challenging for Bekele, because he's a strength guy, but he's also got speed. He could respond and run, a really hard last kilometer, even if Bekele is pushing the pace. I'm going to pose it to you guys. Who wins in an Olympic final? 2008 Bekele or 2024 Jakob? Who you got? In a 5K.
I'd love to see it, man. Bekele would just have to go further out, right? And just try to drop him. It'd be almost like the Jakob's problem in the 1500, I feel like. Does Jakob just save energy by drafting and then come around him at the end? Like, would Bekele essentially serve as Jakob's rabbit? I don't know, until I see Jakob put up a 12:30. I can't believe I'm obsessed with Jakob. I'm going with Bekele. Even though my heart's telling me that's wrong.
Rojo?
You see, guys, how I did that?
I'm with Weldon, playing
Edge.
both ways. I didn't listen to the stats, and I love Jakob more than anything, but I also respect the old school. Like, Bekele might just crush it at the beginning and do something wild to get I think the races would be run differently. If he lets it go 8 flat, he's done for. Done for. Jakob wins that. But Bekele might put in a 60 and a 59 in the third lap, and then we'll see what happens then.
I mean, I'm not certain he's done for if they hit 8 flat and then Bekele just drops the hammer and rips it. I mean, he closed his last 2K in Beijing in 4:56. His last 16 was 3:57.01. This is pre-super shoes. It's very hot and humid. And he still had a 53.8 last lap, and he's fist pumping and celebrating with 200 meters to go. I think he's probably got a little bit more in the tank. That might be enough to beat Jakob. You close in 53 seconds. That's possible.
And you know me, I'm into the body types in the hot, humid weather. I'm going with African. In the hot, humid weather, you slam it down like that. The Western white dude cannot handle the heat. He doesn't handle it. I'm going with Bekele, I guess.
Oh, come on, Robert. 2022 World Championships. Jakob's exclusive to Let's Run. Hot weather is happy weather. That's what he said ahead of the 2022 World Championship final. He said, are you going to be worried about running in the heat of Eugene? He smoked everyone the last kilometer. I think Jakob will do fine in the heat.
We can now promote the deal of the day. Act fast, as there's a huge sale on the Nike Vaporfly 3. I thought I wasn't supposed to say the price, but now it's showing up. $176. That's a savings of $82. $83. Save some cash, get a great shoe. The Alphafly is also for sale, but you got to add to the cart to see that price. Or you want to go more traditional? Pegasus Plus are on sale. Or we're talking about Jakob. You can get the Nike Zoom Fly 6. Ingebrigtsen edition. That one's not on sale, people, but hey, you got to pay full price for the real deal. If we ever get him on the podcast, we'll find out if that's his training shoe. Act fast. Links in the show notes.